What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Today we've got some big news on some unfortunate or fortunate leaks when it comes to E3 and Nintendo with Mario and Zelda. These are two things that are pretty much seemingly happening at this point. One of them with Nintendo and Mario that's on their website that everyone can go look and see, which some of you guys might have seen already, some of you guys maybe haven't seen, but that's the reason why I'm making this video. So let's first start off with Mario plus Rabbid Sparks of Hope on the Nintendo Switch. This is a follow-up or sequel to Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle on the Nintendo Switch. It has been officially announced, or more like revealed, or just listed on the official Nintendo.com website with details of release, year, and information. So this is all there. There's screenshots as well, and we got the official title, of course, that is Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. You guys are seeing the title, the art, the screenshots, and I'm going to go over some of the details here with you guys. So it says, team up with Mario, Luigi, Princess Peach, Rabbid Peach, Rabbid Luigi, and their friends on a galactic journey to defeat a malevolent entity and save your Spark companions. Explore planets throughout the galaxy as you uncover mysterious secrets and compelling quests. Build your dream team with 3 heroes from electric roster of 9. Take down all new bosses along with some familiar enemies throughout the galaxy. Rescue the adorable Sparks throughout the galaxy who provide distinct powers that will help you in battle. Unleash your hero's skills, but be strategic as you dash your enemies, team jump on your allies, and hide behind covers. Now, the release date is 2022. The players are to be determined. The last game did have local co-op missions, so maybe they actually expand that to online or increase the player count. The genre is strategy, so it's still going to be a strategy RPG, very Fire Emblem or XCOM-esque. The publisher is Ubisoft once again, so this is a third-party game with the license to have Mario. Some people kind of get this wrong and think that Nintendo is the publisher or developer for this game, and that is not the case. Nintendo is just licensing the Mario IP for Ubisoft to use. So just like the first game, this is a third-party Ubisoft owned game when it comes to the development and the publishing duties. Obviously, they don't own Mario, but they license Mario to be inside their game with the Rabbids. So pretty crazy here. Now, there's a couple things that I want to point out with this is that Luma Rabbid is very nefarious looking. I do also want to point out that there is a Rosalina Rabbid as well. So it seems like there's definitely going to be a playable Rosalina in the game. And also there is Bowser behind there, which I'm not going to say the spoilers with the original Mario plus Rabbids team up with Bowser in this one based off of this. So there's quite a number of different things to kind of go over with this. I do think that the Sparks of Hope name is kind of cool. I like the galactic journey type of thing. I think that it's a natural progression to go from the kingdom out to the galaxy, obviously Mario Galaxy 2, so maybe they drove some inspiration from that. But based off the screenshots, it doesn't seem like it's going to have the exact same themes, but you are going to be just traveling to different areas with your spaceship or wherever else you travel or however you travel. So very good along there. Now, Mario plus Rabbids, this game is supposed to be coming out in 2022, so it is going to be next year. We don't have a release actual date. We just have a year of 2022, so they're taking their time on this one. I think this is going to be a very high quality sequel, and it's not going to disappoint. It's years afterwards. I mean, what is that? 5 years plus now at this point once we get it. So yeah, it'll be around 5 years. So they're taking their time. They actually expanded their team. The Mario plus Rabbids team over there at Ubisoft, they expanded. They were hiring. I talked about potentially getting a sequel before this leaked out because I knew that they'd been working really hard in terms of getting the team together for a sequel to actually live up to what they did with the first game, because the team that made that first game wasn't huge or anything like that, and it was just an idea that they brought about, and they happened to get it greenlit, and the game was actually really good. People did not expect it to be as good as it was, because the Rabbids IP at that time had pretty much run its course when it comes to like the Wii and like the TV show and stuff like that. People were just kind of like, oh, these characters are annoying, we don't really like them too much, they look bad, whatever the case was. But Ubisoft was hell-bent on resurrecting them in some way, and they found their out with Mario plus Rabbids. So there you go with that, Ubisoft. You got a gift when it comes to Nintendo with the Rabbids franchise. But I still feel that this one is even going to do better, because that was 2017. Now we actually have 2022. The Switch install base is drastically bigger now at this point, and when the game will come out next year, than it was at launch. So it's even going to have a bigger launch, it's going to have a longer tail window, and I think people are going to really enjoy this new Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. So what do you guys think about this game here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, and moving on to the next topic here, we have a huge Zelda leak going down here, guys, and it looks like Nintendo's going to be bringing 3 classic Zelda games to the Nintendo Switch. So we're going to talk about this. So apparently the Legend of Zelda has a poster that's going to be going down at GameStop, which is fueling speculation that they're going to bring over 3 classic Zelda games. Now the games that are in question are The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD, and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, because of this poster that you guys are seeing right here. Now on this poster, you have Wind Waker HD, you have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and you also have The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You have all of those renders on there with this Zelda poster. So that is just fueling the speculation of something. And of course, if you're looking at it at a Zelda 35th anniversary, Breath of the Wild on there, obviously they didn't want to leak anything early, so Breath of the Wild 2 should be something. There should be some type of link or connection that they're doing with this GameStop event and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or The Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary, with all of these games, because there was a rumor that's been going on. I haven't really covered it too much outside of live streams, but the rumor is that there is a huge Zelda event at GameStop, or I don't even think it's a rumor at this point, I think it's happening. So that's after E3, there is a big GameStop event where there's something going to be going down. So I'm guessing it's going to be pre-orders for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, it's going to be pre-orders for The Legend of Zelda 35th anniversary with these 3 games, maybe also some, like, you know, you get the poster, you get like stickers or whatever else Nintendo decides to do with it. So it seems like everything is kind of all coming together right at the last second here. Now let me list a couple different things here that some people might want to know, or maybe just more like speculation on some of these things, because I know some of you guys will say it in the comment section. So will Nintendo pull a Super Mario 3D All-Stars with this game when it comes to a limited release, first and foremost, and also what type of versions they're using for them? I think that when it comes to the limited release, I don't think they will, but you can't put it past them that they won't. You know, I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping that it's not a limited release, so we don't have the same type of outrage that we had with Mario. There's no need to kind of bring that again, that bad mojo again. So I hope that Nintendo does not do that with this game, but we're gonna have to wait and see on that. Now the next thing is, well, what versions are they going to be using? And I saw many people saying, oh, they're gonna be using the original bad versions of the game or something like that, but there really isn't any bad versions of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD and The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I think some people said that they might use like the original versions of those games, but that would actually take longer than just having the game that's already done in HD, built for the more modern system. So there's no point, in my opinion, of using the original Wind Waker or using the original Twilight Princess when you have a perfectly good HD version right there. That'd be easier to port over and put on the Nintendo Switch, because they've already ported over a bunch of Wii U games and a bunch of stuff from there. So that's just easy. It's already in HD. Everything's already ready to go. You just have to get the port processing going. When it comes to the original versions of those games, I mean, there's no point in using them. Now, when it comes to Ocarina of Time, that to me is interesting, because will they use the 3DS version? Will they have ported that one over, or will they use the original N64 version of the game? I mean, who knows on that one? I'm hoping that they actually use the Nintendo 3DS version of it, but we have to wait and see what they do with it. You don't know what Nintendo, they might want to go like the traditionalist route and use the original, but I'm guessing they're gonna go with Ocarina of Time with the 3DS version of the game, because the art on here, from what I understand, that is the art from Legend of Zelda, the 3DS version. So Ocarina of Time 3DS version, that's the art from there and not the original version, but I could be wrong. Correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong on that, but based on the art here, I'm thinking that it's that, or it might just be the same, I'm not sure, but you guys can let me know about that. The same thing goes with Wind Waker HD. Like, that is the Wind Waker HD art. That is not the original art. That is from Wind Waker HD, and also Twilight Princess. That's the original Twilight Princess HD art, not the original art from the Wii one or whatever. So I think it's going to be that, but we'll have to wait and see as well. So overall, I'm excited for this. I mean, I think this is going to be pretty cool. People have been wanting these 3 games, and when they do finally come over, there was already a rumor that we covered on this channel about all of these games coming over, about all of them coming over. So it makes sense. I mean, that's going to be a big Zelda year, man, or a big Zelda 35th. We've got Breath of the Wild 2 probably coming next year, maybe. Then we've got these Zelda games, Ocarina, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess, plus Skyward Sword. The Nintendo Switch has become the Zelda machine, or it will become the Zelda machine, or one of the best ones that Nintendo has, especially for 3D Zelda titles. So it's all good there. So what are your thoughts on this, guys, when it comes to Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, and also the Zelda 35th anniversary leak that's going down apparently with all of these games? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, guys, that wraps it up for this video here. Check out the links in the description. We've got Twitter. Go and give us a follow on there. Stay up to date on all the latest gaming news and information. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if you can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.